There we go. So, I don't even know what I'm going to paint. What am I going to paint? I'm going to paint some more Eldar, I think. That's what I'll do. So, let's get my Eldar down. Three people watching. Thank you very much for joining. So, let's try and get all these lights in the right place. I have moved my tripod thing to this side, and I've realised I now don't have enough room, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. And now I can't actually reach things as well. Oh my word, 2 seconds. I generally can't reach. This could have been a bad idea. Right, there we go. And now I need so yes, so come say hi if you're in the chat, all that type of stuff. So I did my test model. Let's see if you can see it. You might have seen it on my Instagrams and all that type of stuff. Very, very happy of how it's turned out. I haven't done none of the bases. I probably won't do the bases on any of them yet because I'm a bit funny with bases. I wouldn't say I was the best at base, and I kind of just cheat and use some texture. But I'm still umming and ahhing. I don't know if I want to do them red or so, I don't know. But yeah. So I'll leave them to last, and I'll have a look through YouTube and stuff like that. Solvent abuse. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you on board. Just need to get a brush. There we go. That should be. No, not that one. Same to you, mate. Same to you. Just trying to find a semi-decent. There you go, that'll do. Hi, Bazza, Washy in chat. Outhouse Bro. I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. So let's just put some blue on. So as you can hopefully read, the title for this live is called Burnout. So it's probably something that I have had the past few days, weeks, whatever. I think it's been nearly 3 weeks now, I think, since my last video. And to be fair, it is because I think I've burnt myself out, basically. I haven't... It's not that I haven't wanted to do a video. I've literally run out of things that I think I can show and paint for you, you know? But having said that, I have got something that I might, well, I probably am. I'm going to film tomorrow. and get painted up for you, but I won't say too much about it. I'll wait for the video. Hopefully you'll like it. So yeah, so I think we all suffer from a bit of burnout, don't we? So it was bound to happen. It's bound to happen. So what I've been doing to try and combat that is like listen to a few stories on YouTube, you know, like law stories about Warhammer and stuff like that, just to get my interest peaked again. And to be fair, it's helped a lot. If any of you guys had burnout, what would be your how would you get back into painting? Some people I know say, oh, just if you've got burnout, literally just don't paint anything for God knows how many weeks or till you feel ready to. Yeah, that can work sometimes, but I think I've gone the other way. I've tried to force myself to paint more. Do you collect historical as well, or you only into 40k? I'm into anything, mate, to be fair, but I haven't painted any historical stuff or anything like that. But never say never. I think as well, like as I've got older, like when I was younger, heresy, my natural state is burnout, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. As I've got older, I think I've wanting to get into more historical and stuff like that. Like when I was younger, I was like, nah, 40k, that is it. I don't want nothing else, just 40k. And to be fair, it's for me, it's still like the best story kind of thing, you know. It's what interests me quite a lot. It's quite strange as well because I like painting Age of Sigmar stuff, but I'm not too fussed on the story. But I like 40k story, and yeah, I wouldn't say 40k was my favourite to paint, which is strange, but yeah. But your tastes change, don't they, as you get older. So, like, there's the miniature painter. I don't know if anyone knows him. He's on YouTube. He paints all historical stuff, and he does some really cool stuff. I think the only thing about historical stuff for me is you can't use your imagination to paint them. So, for argument's sake, or this is what I think anyway. So, for argument's sake, if you do 40k, you can paint your models. I mean, any colour you want. Do whatever you want with them. I suppose with historical stuff, I could be wrong, but with historical stuff, you've kind of got to paint them as they were in that time period, I suppose. That's how I think about that. But I could be wrong, you know. But then again, it's your hobby, so paint whatever you want. But yeah. I like a smoke when I paint, so I'm pretty chilled when I'm painting. I don't get to paint all the time at moments, so don't tend to get burnout from it. Kind I twitch when I don't paint for a long time. That's another thing as well. Like, has or would you say the hobby has taken over your life? Would you say? I personally, I wouldn't say it's taken over my life, but it's one of the main things in what I like to do anyway. So I take it pretty serious when I do stuff, but real world comes first. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, I think real world has to. You know, I think this is a nice way of just getting away from the real world, as it were, and you can get yourself like immersed into what you're doing and stuff like that. I think again when I was younger, I took the YouTube thing and stuff like that way too seriously, and I suppose I kind of still do. I'm still very conscious of how people um, perceive me on here. I don't know why. I just I think we all are really, aren't we? I know people say, "Oh, don't let it bother you," but when I was very new to this, I was like, "Yeah, I need to get everyone to like me." Blah blah blah. But I generally think I've made a nice little community on here and on my Facebook group. By the way, if you're not on it, Underdog Painting Hobby Hangouts on Facebook, go become a member. Excuse me, a very sniffy, but hay fever season for me, so you're going to be hearing a lot of sniffles. Must say these new Eldar are pretty cool. Quite easy to put together as well. That's the only thing though with them. I've painted my test mini. I just hope I can recreate it. I'm sure I can, because it's not that difficult, but I think I put not a lot of time, but too much time into just painting that test mini. But I did buy it. The York Boys, how you doing? The York Boys, thank you for dropping by, mate. Don't forget to like the video and all that. I picked up so if you can see him, good old Eldrad there. So he's going in the Force, but as you can see, my Guardians aren't black like the Ulthway. So I'm making, already done, thank you, matey. I'm kind of making a custom craft world, I suppose. Well, again, I don't even know if they are going to be custom, because I haven't looked at the codex, because I haven't got it. But I'm going to paint my Eldrad in a light. He's still going to have black somewhere on him, probably black inner robe. And then the outer robe's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be red or this blue I'm using. Well, Sortec green really, but you know. But I think it'll look pretty cool. I wanted to do Ulthway, so I suppose I could play him as Ulthway. I just didn't want to paint black. I have noticed all my armies are pretty dark in colour. So the armies that I've got painted are my Krull Boys. Obviously they're quite a dark colour. My Stormcast are silver and red, again, another dark colour. My Chaos are the Red Corsairs, red and black, so another dark colour. Space Wolves, I'm doing them 30k colours, so that's a dark grey colour. You know? So I think the colourful, the brightest army that I've got is probably my Orcs, and they're blue, because I like Death Skulls for my Orcs. But yeah, I think if I just do a custom, potentially a custom craft world, I can just run them as Ulthway, can't I? Then again, I can run them as anything then, can I suppose? I don't know how playing the game works. I just like to sit and paint. Although I would love to do a meet-up one time and play, or learn to play with you guys. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's another thing with this hobby as well. I think I wouldn't say I was a hermit, but I don't know that many people well enough to just go around the houses and, do whatever. So this hobby has definitely helped me come out my shell, I suppose. I mean, I can talk to anyone, but it's just, making that first step. It's quite intimidating, I personally think. Oh, 8 people watching. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me know as well, guys, if the audio is okay. I've just took the cover off my little lavalier. I think that's how you pronounce it. Microphone. Literally everything I used to do, I've just done the opposite tonight for some reason. I've put my tripod the other side, and now I can't reach things. I just thought it'd be better. It just isn't. I've put my microphone on. I've took the cover off, so yeah, everything's just backwards. Making sure I've got a nice coat of Sotek green all over. Nine people watching. Wow. So what do people think as well with the new Horus Heresy stuff coming out? I said that like I'm really looking forward to it. And then I generally think it was just like a little the fear of missing out kind of thing. Because then when I looked at it, I was like, do I really want it? It's more Space Marines. The only good thing I personally think is the Spartan tank, plastic Spartan tank, which I think's really cool. But I think besides that, I wasn't overly blown away. I think I'm more excited about the new Chaos Codex coming out. I'll definitely be getting that anyway. The new Chaos Codex, and hopefully they have some new characters. I think Harkin, Lufthew run for the Red Corsairs. There's been loads of talk or whispers, that I've heard or read on Facebook groups saying that he's going to be the next model that comes out. I hope it is, because obviously I'm doing a Red Corsairs army, and he would obviously the leader. I would definitely be buying that. That looks like I'll do a little bit more. Wow. 10 people. We're into double figures, bloody hell. This is the first time for everything here. Double figures in watching. Thank you very much, guys. So what is everyone working on? He's working on anything, or have been, or have you finished? I've got too much stuff now, so I think because I generally like, yeah, we've all got that thing at the moment, like we have to buy stuff, but never actually paint it. And I personally, yeah, it's a good meme and all that stuff, but I generally don't get why you do it. Like, I have done it, so I can't really say, like, don't do it. But I am generally trying to paint everything. If there is stuff out there that I want, yeah, I probably am going to end up getting it. But I'm going to work as hard as I can to paint what I've got. So for argument's sake, this little Eldar force, I've got 10 of these and Eldrad. So then for my Eldar, I won't get nothing else till I've painted all these, which won't take me long. But haven't picked up a paintbrush since January. Why is that, mate? You having a little break, or quite a long time, I suppose, but then again, I don't know what your painting time is like. DF morning. Morning. Someone's drunk. Mate, unfortunately, you didn't win the league. But what a good showing. Deserved it, I think, if you know. But not to worry, not to worry. Life got in the way and burnout, but thinking of getting back into it. Yeah, just don't rush into it though, because you don't want to. I personally think you don't want to like go rolling straight into it, because I think you'll just go back straight the other way. You know, just do a little bit at a time. You know, even if it's just one day, you sit down and you build a model. Doesn't even have to be a squad or out. Just build a model, or even just get a notebook out and just write some plans what you're gonna do. You know. Or play some games, you know. Fat Gandalf, how you doing? There's loads of good stuff coming out. I just got too much to paint already. Necromunda, G'd steal a cult, and a fuck ton of. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. There's loads of stuff, and you've got loads of stuff to paint. So just try and once a week, just see if you can paint up. I don't know, a squad or something, or what mate? What a pisser! Oh well, mate. You know I suffer. Yeah, I do, mate. Yeah, I do. Fucking of all good. I need you to send me a DM on Discord. I need your address for those Eldar from the Omens box. I will send you. All right, yeah, sweet. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah. Sweet. I'm not too sure how I would DM you on Discord, but if have you got Facebook, Fat Gandalf? If you have, I'll just message you on there. Probably be easier. But yes, open the brush and brush and yeah, I do. Yes, I am in that one, mate. Yeah, I do know what you mean now. Yeah, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that. After this, then, mate. Yeah, I'll do that after this. Some out tonight. I can totally understand what you are going through. I spent 10 years going through counselling and physio. All good. Going to the post tomorrow to send a plague surgeon. I have a plague surgeon. I've got loads of stuff to paint. But is it going to get painted? That's the problem. I did the Holy Grail once, and I painted everything I owned, and then I went out literally, I think the day or the day after, and I just bought more stuff. And I think, oh, why have I even done that? But we all do it. And then I personally think that causes burnout. You get too overwhelmed with everything. We all make, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm getting this. I had no pile of shame, yeah. I didn't have any. Yeah, I painted everything and and then I did. So it can be done, guys. I've seen it. I've done it. But yeah, like we do. We generally, I personally think we buy all this stuff and it burns you out and you get too overwhelmed by it, and you see all these models, stacking up in the corner of your room, or just whatever. Loads of people say, yeah, just don't look at it, stuff like that. But if I buy something, I build it straight away, and then it's just sat there, and then I turn my head and I think, right, I've got all this to paint now. It's just, yeah, you just got to, you know, someone said to me before, just put the squad or whatever you're painting on your paint desk. That is all you should have. And then go to the cupboard every time you finish something and paint that. But only get it out as soon as, well, not as soon, but as when you've finished that project, then get the others out. And it worked. And I think that's how I actually got rid of my pile of shame, as it were. I started my Warhound. Ooh, I'd like to see that. Do you know what? I think that's not that's the only one, but I have never. Oh, this Landsknecht 1525. Hello. I don't own like a knight or anything like that. I've never painted one. I think the biggest model I've painted is my Orc Gorkanaut, which I really, really love painting. Very cool. Very quirky model. I know that who is it that does it? Is it Goobertown Hobbies? If any of you guys have seen him on YouTube, I don't know if he still does it, but I've watched a few videos where he does a lucky dip kind of thing. So he's got like loads of single models. He puts them in a little envelope, and then he'll put it into a box, and then he'll just do a lucky dip and then pick out a model, and that's what he's painting that day. I think that's a pretty cool way of doing stuff as well. But whatever you pick, you've got to paint it, so it's, you don't look and think, right, I only wanna paint a Space Marine today, when you've picked out, I don't know, an Orc or whatever it is. I only have the first arm done. Slow and steady, mate. Slow and steady. Got a very dry throat here. I'll get a drink in a bit. I think once I've painted all these blue. Well, it is blue. is it Sotec? It says Sotec green, but summer's always bad for painting, too much stuff to do. Yeah, it's good for me in the fact that things dry quicker, you know. Um, on the flip side, I suffer really bad with hay fever, so I sniff quite a lot, which is annoying. It annoys me, so I'm assuming it'll only annoy you guys. It's just, but the lighter nights, so I can, I paint on a night time. I think it's only like a Monday where I'll paint during the day. So the lighting helps quite a lot. Even though I've got my lamps and stuff around the desk. But again, I've got all this stuff on my desk at the moment. And I've got quite a big desk, to be fair. It's like a corner desk. And it's taken up with scenery, believe it or not. It's me painting scenery. What's going on there? But I need to get some more like plastic drawers that I put under my desk, just so I can put models away that I'm not painting, so they're not in view and I'm not distracted. Because usually I'd be painting this model and then looking up thinking, I want to paint that one now. I work in a building trade. I always have a block nose. I work in a lot of dust. Stiffing it is normal. It's good to see you making videos again. Yeah, it's good to. It is good to be making videos. Like I'm gonna be doing one tomorrow. I'm gonna be filming and doing whatever. I've made myself a little intro video as well, which it's only like 5 or 7 seconds long. No, it's only a little thing, but I think it looks pretty snazzy. So you'll probably see that as well first time tomorrow. Because you've got to look professional these days. Gone are the days where you had shaky cameras, and I'm tempted with the new Kill Team box, the Renegade Guard do. That's what's going to sell me for that box. I think the Space Marine side is just, I think they've just thought, yeah, let's just chuck them in. Like, yeah, I think they're new sculpts for them, but it's the same models really. They just pose a little different, which I really fussed about them. If you've got Reavers, you've got Reavers. I don't think that posing a Reaver different is gonna entice people into getting them. Don't get me wrong, they are nice, but yes, definitely the Traitor Guard for me. Looks snazzy, really cool. I just saw as well that the Gene Stealer cult, that model, I can't think what the it's actually called, but she's got 3 arms or something. I don't know what it is, but it was out with that box with the custodes, so you can buy them 2 characters now separate, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I've got a little Gene Stealer cult army as well. Battle Brothers tabletop. Super pumped for that Chaos Ugrin. Yeah, that does look cool. Like I say, I think that's definitely one of the best looking little factions for me for the kill team. I like the new Chaos Warriors, Chaos Space Marines from the Nakmund. I got the Nakmund box set. I think they're really cool. The Saboteur, that's it, yeah. I really did like the look of that model. So if possibly I'd get that model if I was going to. But at the moment I've got to save up for my tattoo. So if you can see, I'm getting this. This has actually had one laser. I'm getting that removed first, and then I'm getting a full sleeve done. I just haven't decided what I'm getting done. But I'm not one of these that wear tattoos after main things. If it looks good and I really like it, I will get it. Although I have been looking, and I do like the demon masks. You know, the Japanese demon masks. I think they look pretty cool. So I might be getting I might get a sleeve of them, or I might get a sleeve of like Viking stuff. I don't know yet. Or I might get a full sleeve of, you know, Warhammer stuff. I don't know. But I've got a long time to decide. I've got to save up the money. So yeah, if you do want to donate to the tattoo fund so I can get my ex's name off my arm, do go over to my PayPal and drop us a few quid. I'm saving for materials, build me a workshop in a garden, so I must fight temptation. Yes, get yourself a little shed, mate. That's all you need, a little shed. Working in the building trade, you must know where to buy stuff cheap. Build your own. Get DIY SOS to come in and say, oh, I'm so ill, I need to have one of these renovations on my house. Yeah, I shouldn't say that, should I really? Yeah, but I've seen a few people actually on YouTube where they've got like one of those big sheds, and that's their paint station, paint workshop, or whatever they call it. You can be creative with historical ancients. How's that coming on, bud? We saw the foundations, just no update yet. Going to build a concrete block building and then render it. Yes, get it done. Make it big enough so you can have people around and game and stuff as well, you know what I mean? I'd defo come round, mate, and have a little painting sesh with you. That's one thing I'd like to do is I need to get myself, you know, involved more in the community, which I know I've been a little bit slacking as of late, but again, that just comes with a burnout thing. But yeah, definitely need to do more with the community, get involved more, talk to more people, get involved in things, you know. Actually make friends. I sound like a right sad bastard. I'm not really though. Excuse me. Don't be too friendly in the community, but there's some right shady folk on here. Let the fake, lots of fake people. Yeah, I get what you're saying there as well, mate. Nurgling, good evening. How are you doing, my old mucker? Guys, if you don't know Nurgling, go check out his channel. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And he's alright as well. Well, we're getting through these. I've got 4 more to paint. I'm fine, thanks. Baby arrived safe and sound this last week. Everyone pretty tired this end now. I honestly forgot, mate. Like you were expecting. Congratulations, mate. That is really, really good news. Yes, you are going to be tired. Loads of sleepless nights. Just put them in front of my channel, mate. I'll make them fall asleep. Congrats and blessings on the new baby. Yes. We need some good news in the world, don't we, at the moment? It's nice to hear. Was it a boy, girl? Second boy, 2 tests. Yes, I've got 2 boys as well, mate. A 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, so I know only too well. My boys are like the Cray twins. God help them when they're older. Anybody going Games Expo in Brummie? I didn't even know it was on, mate. Didn't even know it was on. Where is that being held at? Is that the NEC, Birmingham Arena? Might do. It's on for 3 days, yeah, NEC. Cool. Well, if you do go, mate, take some pictures, put them in the Facebook group. I would love to see what's happening. I need to buy more paint holders, really, some more model holders. I've only got 3. I need to get at least 10 so then I can have a squad full at least of models on paint holders. Paint under the chin, around his legs, or around her legs, seeing as though this one's got boobies. Block of wood and blue tack, mate. Yeah, true, true. Right, I'm off board. Nice to chat. Look after yourself. Same to you guys. Yeah, thank you very much, Solvent Abuse. I'll see you around, mate. Yeah. Hopefully next time I do a live again, you can pop in and have a chat. How long have I been on here now? Nearly an hour. I think I've got these two to base coat with this blue. And I think I'll be calling it, I'm painting Holy Roman Empire lunch nuggets now. Holy Roman Empire. Again, stick a few pictures in the Facebook group, mate. I would love to see them. Got to go, baby time. That's it now, mate. You're done for. Yeah, thanks for dropping by though, Naglin. Congrats, mate, congrats. Well, I say congrats. You didn't out really, did you? Tell your last congrats. Whoopsies. Right, now on to the last one. Can you believe it? We've got a left-handed model. I have noticed everyone's right-handed in the 41st millennium. We're getting to the end now, guys. So I think I will call it once I have painted this model with this colour. It's probably the quickest part of painting these is just getting this Sortek green on. Then what I'll do, once all the Sortek green's on it, I'll wash it with some Tracker Off Nightshade. And then I've got to reapply all the Sortek green, which is probably going to be the longest part really to do. But I think it's definitely worth it. It comes out really, really nice. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of my test model. Probably spent too much time on that, if I'm honest, than I should have. But what can you do? My pile of shame is ever growing. I have a 3D. Oh, well, yeah, it's definitely got to then. If you've got a 3D printer, it's definitely got to get bigger, bigger, bigger. I think if I ever got a 3D printer, I'd only do it. I'd only 3D print like weapons and stuff like that I'd need, kind of thing. I don't think I'd 3D print full models, kind of thing. There's a big thing I read on Facebook about 3D printing now taking over the hobby, and it's ruining it for Games Workshop and stuff like that. Or Warhammer now it's called, sorry. But yeah, I get like obviously you can't use 3D printed parts on your Games Workshop models if you're doing like a tournament and stuff. But I suppose if it's like a really good copy, how would they know? Surely it would be painted, and you're not going to know if it's, or they're not going to know if it's 3D printed, you know? Yeah, and they were saying, oh yeah, it's going to make, you know, the hobby a bit crap and people aren't going to buy stuff from Games Workshop. Games Workshop, in my opinion, will always be around because there'll always be people who want to buy the actual thing. Simple as that, you know. Unless Games Workshop keeps Warhammer make their own range of 3D printers, and I think as soon as they do that, or if they do that, then you know they've got nothing to worry about. But yeah, definitely, I think 3D printing is cool. Obviously, has its uses and whatnot. Right, guys, I think that is it for tonight. This model has been base coated with the Sota green all around there, in all the little crevices, up his bum cheeks. Happy days. So, move these out of the way. That paintbrush, I'll wash that in a second. So tonight I have base coated all of the bluey green armour on 9 of these models, because this is what the other one they should look like once they are all finished, which is pretty cool. And like I say, I haven't done none of the bases. I won't do the bases till I've fully painted these and probably Eldrad, just to get a feel of what type of base I want to get. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, everyone else, you know, who was in the chat, who was chatting. Thank you for dropping by. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe, go hit that like button. If you want, please go over to the Facebook group, become a member if you're not a member, and also leave a little tip if you really want to in the PayPal part. Alright guys, I will see you all on the next one, and stay tuned for a video next week. Alright guys, see you later.